It's SacTown Movie Buffs TV with your hosts, Kier Stowes and Bunny Stewart.
Welcome back to another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. Once again, it's your boy Kier the Critic.
And your bestie, Bunny Stewart.
And today in the studio, we have a phenomenal director here in the Sacramento area. He runs Wolfcat Films. His name is Randy Nundlall. And welcome to the show. Glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
How's everything going today?
It's going good. Good, yeah. I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited and nervous, obviously.
You're fine, man. It's fine. It's like I said, we just love having people on the show and finding out a little bit about their background. And so obviously as a director, my first question for you is how did you get involved in directing?
Oh, interesting. When I was a kid, I actually wanted to do game design because I was super into video games and I like the narrative aspect of video games.
Oh, very cool.
My dad used to make short films with his friends.
No.
And yeah, I used to help on set, and one of his friends said, you should get into film, it's easier. I wish I didn't listen to him, but yeah. So that's how I started making films with my friends, my sister, and now I'm here in America making films, so quite a journey.
So did you start, you're from where exactly?
England.
England.
Yeah.
Did you start making films while you were in England, or did
Yes.
you? Okay.
I mean, stupid little films with my friends, but yeah.
That counts. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And how long have you been in the U.S.?
This is my 11th year.
Okay.
Yeah. So most of my adult life has been in America.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And how many films have you made to date that are completed?
I don't know, but we have 4 feature films.
Okay.
4 feature films. Shorts, from the top of my head, I don't know. But yeah, quite a lot. Yeah.
Very cool. And then, so how was Wolfcat Films started? Were you doing your own thing, or did you because I know you partnered with somebody, so I didn't know how that all came about.
So my filmmaking partner, Rob, he works with me. And we always talked about making a film together, and then COVID happened. And we're like, okay, well, we're working remote. Let's make a film. So we made our first film, The Other Girl, which is a mumblecore comedy film. And it has three actors, all takes place in the same apartment building. And we just went from there. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Super fun.
And then your next one just recently showed at the Tower Theaters on April 10th, The Conjuring Tapes.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, The Conjuring Tapes is about 2 friends, and their friends recently committed suicide.
Oh.
Yeah. And they
So
go,
family film.
yeah, family film,
Lighthearted.
family comedy, yeah.
Oh, God.
And then they go to her house and they start clearing up the room, and they find this box of tapes, VHS tapes, and then they start playing them, and they appear on the tapes, and they're like, "What's going on?"
Molly, call me back. Something happened. It's Sarah.
Hey, babe.
What are you watching?
So it's a found footage anthology film with a traditional wraparound. Because our last 2 films, Christmas Tapes and Infrared, were found footage, and we slowly want to move away from found footage, so we thought having a traditional wraparound would be one
Good
step
way to
closer.
kind of move
Yeah.
to the next film
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I love wraparound films. I love anthology films as well, like where there's like multiple stories involved in one. What was the inspiration? Because obviously The Conjuring, I think of the movie, and then I think of like the VHS
Yes.
films that are like horror films.
Yeah.
So is that kind of where the inspiration came
Yeah,
from?
VHS. I mean, when we made Infrared, I never really watched many found footage films. So when we made Infrared, I was watching lots of films. I like Hell House LLC, Digging Up the Marrow, Grave Encounters. Yeah, so just a lot of stuff like that. And we like to, it's a horror, but it's also comedy.
Oh, I
'Cause,
love
yeah,
that.
me and Rob like to insert our own
That's my
stupid
favorite.
sense of humor.
There's nothing wrong with that. A good horror comedy is always fun as
Yeah.
well. So sometimes you got to break monotony every once in a while. You know what I mean? Because I mean, not just straight horror is good, but horror comedy can be fun too if you do it in a playful way.
Yeah,
So.
it was interesting watching it with a crowd because the wraparound obviously is very serious. The first one's kind of funny. The second anthology, second story is just really funny, and then the third one is very serious. And it was interesting seeing how the tone changed in the theater. Yeah.
Did you just sit in the back and watch people react? Oh,
It's
that's
funny,
so
yeah.
fantastic. Now, for some of our viewers that might not know what a wraparound is, can you explain what
Yes.
that is?
So the wraparound is, so an anthology obviously is different stories. The wraparound is what ties it all together.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Well, I
sure.
cannot wait to watch this. So it looks like we can watch this right now. Actually, you were
Yeah,
telling
so
us.
our distributor, like 2-3 weeks ago, said, yeah, the film will be out 2 to 6 weeks. And then the premiere happened, and like straight after that, it's out on Prime. So,
Very cool.
yeah, super excited.
And how was
Congratulations.
the premiere? You guys did it at the Tower, I
Yeah,
believe.
Tower, we sold out. Super fun. So we've had our last few films, Christmas Tapes and Infrared at Tower. And usually, yeah, they've sold out before. I think this was the most fun I had.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
usually when I'm there, we don't have many people helping, so I'm doing the tickets and all these boring tasks.
I know the
Yeah.
process, man. This is not.
So it was fun just talking to loads of people,
Yeah.
seeing what they thought of the film.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. You're at that point where you can start enjoying your own
Yeah,
party.
I forced my girlfriend to do the tickets. So.
Oh, you know, hey, my wife's here helping me out. So, you know, it's got to be a family affair, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, thank God for the significant others that help us out with festivals and
she's great,
everything.
100%. So what's I mean, obviously you're riding a high off of this one, so it's already out. Are you already starting to think about your next project and kind of what that looks like? I mean, not a lot of times you guys like to keep that stuff under wraps, but is that already kind of?
So at the moment, we're just focusing on pushing this film online. We're surprised how many people, like someone posted something in a found footage group on Facebook, and like 2,000 people liked it, and it was like 600 shares, and we're like, whoa.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
So we're still promoting it. Rob had a baby recently, so he's focusing on looking after his son. But hopefully, we want to do another horror film, but more traditional. We want to move away from found footage. There's a big found footage community out there. And we like interacting with the community. If they want us to make another film, more than happy. But at the moment, we want to do
Yeah,
more
because you can
traditional.
always make something different and go
Yeah.
back to found footage if that's because
Exactly.
you don't want to be known as a found footage guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably is my assumption. So yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. So just kind of enjoying the ride of that, and then just in terms of like your next film, you said a little bit more traditional horror. Are you going to throw comedic elements into that film? You think, or like?
Usually we when we talk about the idea, it's most of the time it's pretty serious, but then as we're filming, we like inserting
A little
jokes.
humor here and there.
But I think the next ones will be more strictly horror.
Oh,
But you never know. Yeah.
right. You never
Might change
know.
our minds. Yeah.
So what would be your if you had all the money in the world, what would you make a horror film still like a?
Oh, that's a good question. It's funny because the films we make are not the ones I usually watch. Obviously, I try to watch everything. I like crime movies, comedy. I would like to do something like that, like Coen Brothers kind of film.
Coen Brothers, yeah. And the crime is good too, but you got to usually have a pretty decent budget for action films and things of that
Exactly,
nature.
yeah.
So I know the budgets. Sometimes you could do horror on a really low budget, but action, I feel like you have to, because it's gonna look chintzy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because horror, you can do a lot with like special effects and things in the background, but action, if you're using, guns with like, rubber tips on
Yeah,
it or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that, it's going to be quite obvious.
Exactly that, yeah.
Or if the sound doesn't sound genuine or whatever case.
And
may
even
be.
just like the people fighting and stuff, it needs to
Yeah,
look good.
yeah,
'Cause
the-
I think when you watch cheaper action films and the fighting's not good, that takes you out of it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you notice it right
Absolutely.
away if it's not professionally choreographed and done. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, I think that's the bulk of the questions we had for you. If anybody is interested in maybe participating in your next film, they want to connect with you, any producers are interested in and maybe, producing your next film, what's the best way they can get a hold of you?
The best way to reach us is on Instagram at Wolfcat Films. We've actually had a lot of people reach out to us. The sound designer for Conjuring Tapes actually reached out to us on Instagram. Usually I ignore these kind of messages, but he was like, hey, I saw you doing a film. I can do the sound. I can do it for free. And we're like, okay, that seems weird. He was like, I'm Danish, but I'm from Hungary. I live in Hungary, and I do a lot of professional commercial work, but I'm trying to do more horror and starting my own audio company. So this is a good opportunity for me to do that, to show people I can do it. So he reached out on Instagram.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. A lot of the extras we had on set reached out on Instagram. So definitely reach out to us on there.
The best way to get a hold of you guys is on Instagram. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Good
Not to
to know.
backtrack, but I did have one more question for
Yeah.
you in terms of just, in terms of your casting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use local cast members or do you kind of find people from all over or?
This was our biggest cast to date. I would say 90% of the people were in Sacramento. We had someone drove from LA. Yeah, we have people coming from LA and stuff, or the Bay Area, but 90% is Sacramento.
Very cool. And that's just something I just asked because I like to advertise
Yeah.
that if you use
I
a lot
love
of local
that,
crew. Because
yeah.
there's a lot of directors in the area that tend to not use local people. So we
I
always
agree.
love it when we are able to talk with directors because then we can pitch that. So if you have
Yeah.
another film, you can just let me know.
Oh, yeah,
If
for
you're
sure. Yeah.
Doing
Yeah.
casting, you can always email me and I'll help pitch it if it's
Oh,
local
thank you.
cast for sure.
Sacramento's film community is great. I like it.
Yeah.
It's very close knit because I'm from London, and like obviously London has millions of people.
Right.
Like
It's not quite as
Yeah.
close knit. It's
Yeah.
like, like LA, you know what I mean?
For
Like
sure,
they're
yeah.
kinda, everybody's just kind of doing their own thing.
yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
That's
Well, cool.
wonderful. Thank you.
Well, thank you again, Randy, for being on the show. We'll
Thank you for
definitely
having
have to have you back again sometime.
Yeah.
And
I'll bring Rob next time.
yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great. Yeah. Once his baby is walking
Yeah.
and talking.
Yeah.
Bring the kid too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
the baby. We'll just put him right here.
Yeah.
Rolling around, yeah.
Well, we really appreciate it. And we'll have you back again for sure.
Cool. Thank you.